Hello everybody. This is Monday, June the 7th. There's where George Washington's school used to be. No longer here. The home's behind it. But yeah, school's long gone. This is Beaver Street. I remember the dairy store that used to be up there on the corner of the brownish, yellowish colored brick building. Beaver Street. I was asked to come through Palmgreen. Well, look at that poor old house. Palmgreen isn't very long. I think it ends over on Duquesne Street. But I'll go down and come back up. Providing my phone doesn't run out of room, I'll go around the other blocks here. I guess that was a house at one time. I'm guessing there were homes here too. And here. I think that one's empty now too. That house is boarded. I'm guessing it's empty now too. Yeah, that's boarded up. That one there. Here's what I'll ask. This corner here, this empty lot, I don't know whether it was on the corner or the second house in. I remember when my memory is it blew up. And up there on Riverview where we lived at the time, my windows survived, but the apartment building across the street on Riverview, it lost its windows. There's a fire hydrant, and you have a dog, take it home so your dog has a place to pee. Why not? Well, unfortunately, it needs tore down. And I say unfortunately because my town that I live in is turning to a ghost town. There's no reason for people to want to move back in. Honestly. This, I think, would still be called Duquesne. I think. I could be wrong. But I'll get down to the corner here and catch the signs to see. We're coming across Irwin. Okay, and the corner sign says Maple. And that's Grover. Trying not to catch the car's plate number. They were sitting there for a little bit. Yeah, this is Irwin, and the sign for this street says Maple. I know if you go up to the garage up there, Make a left and then a right, you're on Duquesne. Well, this is the back alley, backside. Yeah, those homes are empty. Went to school with a kid that lived down in here. His first name was Jack. Yeah, Duquesne is more above this alley. Across Beaver up there, you're on Duquesne. Again, this house just needs tore down. One of our better roads, I'll say. It needs tarred. The reason I say one of our better roads is the potholes aren't near as deep as some of the places. I swear some of the potholes around here will swallow your car. There's another empty. I didn't realize that on the way down. I want to say that's empty, but I don't know. That's empty. That's empty. As I said, you got to have something in town for people to want to move back here. And there's nothing left. That white one, I would say, is empty. They're starting to take the siding off of it. The siding's all off of that one. I'm not sure if that's empty or not. Yeah, window's out. It's empty. Is the back alley passable? Also, I don't want to get any flats. I remember the homes that used to be here. This is something. That garage is long since gone. Yeah, empty lots. Never thought when I was a young kid growing up here that it would ever turn to this. That's empty. Is that 2711? I think. Cataracts, sometimes trying to read, it gets a little blurry. And the doctor said they gotta grow more for them to be removed. Now this is Irwin again. I don't know if the alley that we just came down through is called Irwin or not. And we're gonna make a right on Grover. Anybody remember the bar that used to be here? I do. When it was done, it was Butters. Before that, it was Dave and Shar's. See, I fly my flag. I did fly my flag 365 days a year. A couple of months ago, I came home, my flag wasn't on my house, and I have mounts on my porch poles just like that. And my flag wasn't there. I go up my porch, and my pole's metal. It was bent up in 3 different spots, and the flag was on my porch. None of my neighbors have said anything. It really wasn't a windy or rainy day that day that I come home like that. Makes me think somebody did it, but I don't know. Can't prove it, so I'm not going to accuse anybody. The flag isn't torn up, but the pole is mangled. Now we'll let this car come down. This is Grover. Is that another empty house? Most indeed. I think 2 of them are empty here. This side, houses are still kept nice. 2 empties right there. And an empty lot, I assume. Maybe there was never a house there. I don't know. Does anybody remember when there was a little store here? Right there. When I grew up, there was a little store there. There were little stores all over this hill when I grew up. Barber shops. There was more than one barber shop. When I say there were little stores all over this hill, what have we come? About 2 blocks? And that building right there, when I grew up, was another little store. Come on, bud. When I grew up. But house is gone, building's gone. I don't know which way I want to go here. Right now, it's just going to record as long as my phone records and doesn't run out of room. Also, when I grew up, there was a garage right here to the house. But whoever owned it had these outboard motors there that were, as a little kid, I thought they were huge. Probably 150 horsepower outboard motors. Big. And man would bring them out of the garage and they would be on stands outside of the garage there. There's some more empties. Wow. I don't know if there were houses behind all this green at one time or not. I don't remember to even try to guess. This is Garbett. Yeah, even though I grew up here, sometimes I have to admit I forget the street names. Is that from getting older or because I don't travel them so much anymore? I don't know. There's another empty. Condemned. I see an empty one up there on the other side of that lot. A boarded one here. I came up this way in one of my recent videos. Maybe I'll try to get over and run Beaver Street in friend. Well, as I said, as far as my camera will let me record. If you like what I do, let me know. If you don't like what I do on here, let me know. Can I go up the alley? And can I get out? I have no clue. Tires, free to get home, I guess. Poor garage is falling in. Another one that needs torn down. And that white one looks all boarded. I don't know what the name of the alley is that I'm in. Where I lived growing up, Hope Alley was the back alley for us. And I'd say you're empty. Another empty. I think this is the one that I saw from the street over from Garbett over there, looking through the field. Yeah. Again, if you like what I'm trying to do, and that's just get a record of my town, yeah, please leave me a thumbs up if you do. And if you don't like it, yeah, then give me the thumbs down, you know. I realize I'm not gonna please everybody. I gotta catch that. I don't know how long the car's been in the garage, but for the videos I watch, they say they're barn finds or garage finds. There's a garage find. Yeah. Should I give the next alley up a try or not? Let the cars go by. It's looking a little funky there at the beginning. give it a try. Yeah, those ruts are deep. There's my ex-wife. I know, that's bad of me. And again, I don't know the name of the alley. Getting some deep ruts here again. Alrighty. I don't know if they have a stop sign there. Yeah, they do. Alright. I think I'll head over to Beaver and run Beaver up and down. I'm not sure if I've done that yet or not. And I know I mentioned there used to be a lot of little stores here when I grew up. There was one here in this white building. Where that porch awning sits off the side was where the store was. Right there. And down here before, it's the corner of Beaver and at the stop sign there, that was another little store. Used to be a lot of little stores up on this hill. Not anymore. But I know I came through this way already from the downside over there. That was George Washington's school. You know, completely empty and gone. I did a few short videos of them tearing it down. This was the little store. I'll try to run Beaver to the other end. Well, it's going to stop down here. And then you got to go around blocks to get back up onto Beaver to go down toward where Mckeesport Junior High was. It's now Twin Rivers. But this is Beaver Street. It's been nicely tarred. This is Power Street. There's an alley. I got 26 minutes. I don't think this is going to record much longer. It's going to stop on its own. There's an alley here behind Powers. Well, there used to be an alley. It's all grown over. We used to sled ride down there. And I remember when this house was built. Thank you for the Trump sign. I got mine up too. But that house was built back in the 70s. Or was it this one? One of them two. It was built back in the south. I think it was the little one floor that we passed. Built back in the 70s. This is Eaton Street. I have a set of neighbor ladies that moved in a few years ago, and I had a friend that lived on that corner. She said, "Where are you going?" I says, "Down to the corner of Eaton and Beaver." And she thought that was hilariously funny. I guess I don't find it funny because I've lived up here all my life. Eaton and Beaver. Girl that I knew at a young age, Marcy, lived here. I don't know if my phone is still recording on the same video. I get down to the corner here at Irwin, I'm going to shut it off because I'm showing, 26 minutes. And usually I only get about a half hour, and it just stops recording because I'm out of room. But if I am still recording and being recorded, I hope you all liked. Please let me know in comments if you know anything any different. You have any other memories up here? And let me know whether you like it or not. Thank you much. Y'all take care, and we'll see you.